Today we're going to be installing this thermostatic shower faucet in the shower. We try to do little upgrades every year to our RV trailer, and this year we're going to be upgrading the pretty typical faucet here. But we got to get in behind this wall here. I don't know what's there, but we're going to find out together. So the whole reason that I'm doing this upgrade here today is for several reasons. We do a lot of boondocking, and you know as well as I do, when you're boondocking, water is an issue. So you need to preserve as much water as possible. Now I find that on the traditional taps, what happens is, you know, you start off, you adjust the hot water, you adjust the cold water, and then the hot, the cold, the hot, the cold, the hot, the cold. This is like, you know, you waste so much water trying to actually find the right temperature. With the thermostatic shower faucet, I'll be able to set the temperature where I want, and one knob, I'll just open it up to how much flow I want, and that's the end of it. So that's going to do three things for me. First of all, less water wasted. That's the number one reason to do this upgrade. Reason number two, it's just safer to use. So you're not going to risk burning yourself or whatever. Maybe you got grandkids, they're using the shower as well. The RV hot water systems get really hot. We have the ability to just open one valve and the kids or yourself won't get burned. And three, you just get more consistent showers, right? So, you know, typically what happens is I'll go in there and I'll set the valves for my wife. She'll go in there and have the shower. We're just going to have the temperature set, open a valve, and it's just going to be the same every time. So that's why we're doing this upgrade. Okay, so let's see if we can't get this wall off here. Wow, those brad nails are really holding on there nicely. Okay, let's see if we can get it behind there. There we go. Nice. Nice. These are the jobs that you want to make sure that your wife isn't around, because she thinks you're breaking everything, right? Yeah, okay. First little peek here. I've never had this off before, so this is all brand new to me. I just know that I need to get in here. Get in there. There we go. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Okay. That's good. Everybody's wall is going to be a little bit different here. That's for sure. I'm wondering if I can just tie it out with my hand here. Just don't want to break that wood. There we go. I'm looking at this. I've got lots of room here, so I think I'm just gonna work like that. So on this side, I think I can just undo my water connections here. Make sure your water pumps off, or you're not actually hooked up to any water, right? That would kind of suck. Okay, so that's pretty easy so far. Track of the hot and the cold here. Back these off. Geez, this is like super easy here so far. Could you imagine if this was just that easy? I don't think so. We'll see. Okay. So the only thing that I'm wondering about is this wall seems a little bit flimsy. I'm not sure if that's going to work with the new faucet, just because it's the new faucet's pretty robust. It's pretty heavy. Let's see here. No, I should take this off too. Could just leave that. I'm going to reuse this hose here. So okay. Yeah. Ah, butyl tape. No kidding, eh? Nice. Okay, so butyl tape in behind there. It's pretty pretty basic and pretty easy to get that off of there, actually. Let's, wow, that thing's really on there with that butyl tape. Let's see if the other one fits first. Okay, let's get that out of there. Okay, so hot's gonna be on this side. Go in there. So I don't like the way that this plate looks here, for one, and this has got to be on this side. So this thing has come with some things, but it's still going to be like that. Because I want to make sure that I got the clearance between this and my wall. Okay, so I'm just kind of going over the configuration I'm going to use here, and then making sure that I got enough space for my wall here. And I think it's going to be, I got one of each of these things on here. I think I'm going to get this cleaned up here, and I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Just a little bit of a dry fit. If you've seen in some of my other videos, the butyl tape is your friend in an RV. I never expected it to be here, though. That's what it is. Get that off without actually scratching all this stuff up, right? Because those are the things that your wife cares about. It's not so much about the other stuff. Oh, you know what? I got the perfect tool. Okay, so I'm going to use a plastic razor here. This is I think the perfect little tool for this. Oh yeah, don't have to worry about everything getting all damaged. Beautiful. It's always a tool for the job, right? Pretty good. Flimsy this is here. That's what I'm not too certain about, but we're gonna find out here. Those little cups will actually help keep it a little secure. Okay. Okay, so that makes sense. It's actually going to be fairly stiff. Okay, well, praise the Lord here. Okay, and we'll get this one. Okay, that's on there nice and tight. There we go. Okay, we'll leave that loose and then tighten the back down. Okay, good. I'll tighten these up. Wow. Oh yeah, no, that's going to be fine there. Oh, that's so good. Okay, so let's got everything back here nice and tight. I don't want to get too tight, but I'm going to tighten these up. Now, these things are on a rubber, so they shouldn't have to be too tight, but just enough not to leak. think we're golden here. That thing's on there nicely. We're gonna get our pipes hooked up and then we're gonna do a pressure test. That was actually really easy. The hardest part, I think, was getting that wall off. Make sure you don't cross thread these, because then that's a whole nother video, I think. Let's put this back on. Okay, so I think that's off. Let's charge up our water system. So we got everything all pressured up here. We're just checking for leaks. And what I'm gonna do here is get the hot water up to temperature and run it through there. And then we're gonna figure out if we got any leaks for sure, and then we can button things back up. But in the meantime, one dial. We're gonna wait for our temperature to adjust here. I got my, oh, that's nice. Wow. Oh, so good. Wow, wife's gonna be really happy about that. That is something. Oh, she's gonna love it. She's gonna love it. Okay, so now that the install is done, we got the most critical element in the entire install that we need to draw on. We need to call the inspector. Here comes the expert right now. We've been waiting for you, honey. So I got the faucet installed. You can go and inspect the work here. So the water's on, and you don't want to stand there, because we're going to test it here. So you can actually, so this is how you adjust it. See, it says 100 on top.
Okay.
So what you do is you push the button to go colder or hotter. It's actually locked in a set default, because that's where people normally find the water at a good, comfortable level.
Leave it there.
Okay, so don't come out here. You don't want to get showered right now, so just turn it on. Yeah. Okay. Open it wide open if you want. Don't adjust anything.
Oh, okay.
You're just going to let it do its own adjustment.
Oh, nice. Wow. Perfect. So it's going to stay...
It'll stay at 100.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It'll just always find that temperature by itself.
That's awesome.
What do you think of that?
That's perfect. Wow.
Maybe you got a little bit more courage to take on a project like this. If you found some value here, give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing, because all of these things that I do to my trailer, I'm going to capture for you, and hopefully you can go out there and do the same. So if your RV shower is just hard to control, it's all over the place like mine was, this is definitely a worthwhile upgrade, and it's a really simple install. It's actually even more simple than I was anticipating. The hardest part was getting the wall off and back on. Outside of that, it's just an easy to do upgrade that you can do yourself. And I will put a link to the exact item that I used in the description. But if you are going to order something similar, make sure your dimensions are like they say on the package. And hey, we'll see you at the next Fix It.